So it's good, is it? It's been a while since we've tried pumpkin pie, and over here we've got something called Marmite, and the slogan is you either love it or you hate it. Yeah. And I'm guessing it's similar with pumpkin pie.
We were not overly enamoured with pumpkin pie, but our skills have increased since then. It was a few years ago now, isn't it?
It was a few years ago, and we did use a different brand of pumpkin puree, and we're using the classic Libby's today. So I'm hoping that's going to taste a hell of a lot better, because I think it's the pumpkin that does it for us, isn't it? We're not real pumpkin spiced fans, but could this change our minds?
Watch and find out. Right, what's up first?
Right, we are going to go simple. Because we're using pumpkin puree today, we have also got some pre-rolled pastry. Now, if you are new to our little channel, you might not be aware that over here we do not get the unbaked pie crust or the baked pie crust that you get over there. So everything has to be done from scratch or from rolled pastry. Because this is pre-rolled, it's not quite the shape to go into our pie dish, so we will have to do a bit of that. This is a problem with how we get our pie. Are you excited for pie, Alyssa? Yeah. Okay, this isn't going to be the prettiest pie you've ever seen, but our pies are really pretty. It's about the taste, okay? That's the important thing.
It's got character.
Okay, I like what you did there.
Yeah, it's got character. We like a bit of rustic. It's a good job, really.
We're going to be using the recipe from the back of the Libby's can today. So here we have some ginger, cloves and cinnamon, and we're going to mix that into some sugar.
I can really smell the cinnamon.
I think I've got nose blind. I can't smell anything. I can smell it now. I can smell the cloves and the ginger, not so much the cinnamon. Okay, we're going to pop that to the side, get a large bowl and beat in 2 eggs. Okay, 1 large bowl, 2 eggs. We're going to beat them. Oh, crikey.
Oh dear, you may actually get the title of Chief Egg Cracker.
I think I get the title of Worst Egg Cracker here. I think I'm going to have to start again, because I don't know how much of that egg is spilt.
Don't!
Moment of truth.
Okay.
It's the smell. I'm not a fan of the smell.
We're optimistic. We're going to be open-minded on this one.
So the tin of this is going into the eggs. Going to make sure we get all the pumpkin in there, because it's pumpkin pie after all.
I think it might be one of those desserts that if you're brought up with it, you end up loving it. Whereas for us, this is kind of a new experience. We don't really eat pumpkin over here, do we?
We don't. So guys, do you like pumpkin pie? Let us know in the comments below. And if you do like pumpkin pie, then don't forget to like this video, because the more votes for pumpkin pie we get, might have to do more. I've got to say, one thing I did notice is we do really like America's Test Kitchen, and they've got a few pumpkin recipes in the cookbook, and they do recommend using Libby's over what we had before. I think we had something called bakeroo or something like that, and that's from memory. So I'm guessing this might taste different to the last pumpkin pie we tried. Well, the first and only pumpkin pie we've tried. Now we're going to add in all of the dry ingredients, so the sugar and those spices. Pumpkin spice is really quite popular, isn't it? Like, they always have it in Starbucks or Costa. There's like a latte or something that you can get. And I've just never really been a fan of anything pumpkin flavoured. So this could really change my life forever if this one is better. Now we're going in with a 12-ounce can of evaporated milk. I'm going to add that slowly. So I like sugar, I like the spices, I like evaporated milk. It's just the pumpkin that I'm not sure about. So let's hope that this is a bit of a life-changing dessert for us. The recipe does say to put this into an unbaked shell. So I take it we're not going to blind bake this pastry. So I'm just going to go all in now with the filling.
I'm going to try and keep an open mind on this.
Now we're going to pop this into a preheated oven at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for 30 to 40 minutes until that pie is set.
Taste test time! Wait, you licking the cream already?
You'd be happy with just a cream pie, wouldn't you?
Now, I've got to say, I'm not smelling as much pumpkin as I did all those years ago.
I like this 3 out of 10.
The cream? I agree with you. I think it smells quite good. It smells very spicy.
It smells very spicy. I'm not getting that overpowerness of the pumpkin, which I think put me off last time.
Good.
Good?
I gave it a 3 out of 10, okay, and 3 out of 10 a frosting.
So the pie is a 3 out of 10 and the cream's a 3 out of 10, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, you have got a fork there. You could use your fork for your cream rather than your finger. You could get a bit of pie and cream together. Or
No,
just
not
some
just,
cream.
not just the cream. Get some of the pie.
Do you know somebody that loves cream as much as Alana does?
Alyssa.
Alyssa hasn't had any cream yet because she's too little.
She's eyeing it up though.
She is. She's like, just wait until I can eat. So it's good, is it?
Yeah.
Right, go on then, David. You have to tuck in because Alana's just eating.
I'm quietly optimistic about this because it's not massively overpowered with pumpkin.
Okay, that's a surprised look.
That's all right.
That's a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, I'm not sure what we did last time, but this is much better.
I told you it's a different pumpkin puree and it might not have been as good. Let us know, would you prefer Libby's or is Bakeroo even a brand? I'm going to try and get a photo for you to see what we bought last time.
That's really nice. That's really nice. That tastes nothing like we had before. Nothing at all. I'm wondering if we had a dodgy recipe or something last time.
Possibly, who knows?
It's not overpowering pumpkin at all.
Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Everything seems right. Nothing's too overpowering. That is good. I never thought I was going to say that.
No.
Oh no. It's quite subtle, isn't it?
I'm not sure if it's a bit texture-wise though. Let's try that.
I like the texture.
It's rating you give it, Mummy and Daddy.
Well, I've got my rating ready to go.
It is a lot more subtle. Would I want more spices in there? I kind of feel like I would, just because then you get some more of those elements, but then it might disguise away from the pumpkin, and that's probably why this recipe is a favourite recipe of a lot of people, because it's probably got the elements just right. In my head, I'm expecting it to be a little bit firmer than it is, but it might just be me. Yeah, it's definitely not as bad as I thought it was going to be. It's actually a lot more pleasant. I think on the last time we tried pumpkin pie, I only gave it a 5. What I do next time, I would actually bake the pie case a little bit before putting the filling in, because I think it's a little bit soggy on the bottom. Right,
Marks out of 10. I'm going to go straight in with a good 8.5 out of 10. I thought that was really nice.
And then there were 2. So David has just gone to feed Alyssa. I'm going to go for a good 8 out of 10 for this. This pie had me pleasantly surprised. I don't know what we done last time, but this pie is a lot better than I was expecting. If you have enjoyed this video, then please subscribe to the channel, and if you like the video, drop it a little like. If you want more content from us, then please hop on over to Patreon. We have got a free tier and there's lots of additional perks, and all that leaves us to say is
Take care, God bless you in this video.